Welcome back to more NCAA 06, guys. Race for the Heisman with Daniel Mach, Texas A&M wide receiver. I've tweaked the sliders a little bit in this episode to try to get a more realistic gameplay. Today's matchups are Tulane and Texas Tech, and the Texas A&M Aggies are number 18th in the nation right now. Let's get it.
Hi, everybody. This is Brad Nessler. With me, as always, Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. No weather can affect us here today. We're in the Dome for our contest between the Texas A&M Aggies and the Green Wave of Tulane. If it's excitement you're looking for, well, you've come to the right place as the early college football season continues. And here comes the Green Wave. The Aggies seem to have the better team. They should win this game. What do you think, Kirk?
Texas A&M needs to look no further than their quarterback to figure out what holds this team together. His ability to read the defense and take what they give him is the reason they'll win this football game. He's a smart young man.
I picked my winner this morning. Here we go. Texas A&M will be too much today.
All right, guys, here we go. Picking up action in the first quarter. This is Tulane's first series. It is 3rd and 7. They're looking to get their first down of the game. Quarterback gets pressured, throws a deep ball out of bounds. Tulane's forced to punt. A&M, we're going to come out. We're going to try to establish the run early with Coleman. Right up the middle, key block by that offensive lineman, and Coleman looks to be off to the races. Gets taken down at midfield. McGee in the shotgun, finding a wide open true freshman in Thompson. He's able to get us down to the 25-yard line, and we're just rolling right now. McGee, once again, looking, finding Daniels inside the 10. That's going to get us into the red zone. 1st and goal inside the 10. We're looking to hit a wide receiver in the end zone. We have to end up checking it down to Coleman. He's able to get enough speed to actually make it in the end zone. This guy is having a career year. He has been moving up in the Heisman watch each and every week. After a Tulane 3-and-out, Texas A&M gets the ball back at their own 38. 5 wide receivers. McGee looking, can't find anybody, and gets sacked for a huge loss. That's really going to get this Tulane crowd going. With the Aggies facing 3rd and 21, we're looking just to go deep, trying to look for Mach right here. Need a big play out of this guy. McKee drops back, throws a bomb, double coverage. Mach is able to get past it and get the first down. We are now in the red zone and moving, trying to go up by 14 before this first quarter ends. After 3 plays, the drive stalls, and we end up having to kick a field goal. It is going to be a 38-yard attempt right here, guys. We're going to try to go up 10-0. Kick is on its way right down the middle. It is good. We are winning 10-0 right now, guys, in the first quarter. Down by 10, Tulane is looking to finally get something going. On 3rd down and 10, Lyles in the shotgun, able to find his wide receiver Flowers across the field, who's able to sprint off, get it past a couple A&M Aggies, and get all the way to midfield. Looking to stop this Tulane offense, Lyles drops back, and Jacobs misses an interception attempt. Once again, Flowers makes the catch and races all the way down to the 15-yard line. Once in the red zone, this A&M defense tightens up, forcing the Tulane offense to kick a field goal. It is a fake. Barnes, the placeholder, ends up throwing a touchdown to Rutger on the fake. It is now 10-7 with only 1:05 left to go. The Aggies, we're just looking to get into some field goal territory. On the very next play, we throw an interception. Lott able to catch it off the tip, and this crowd is going wild right now. Luckily, the Texas A&M defense is able to hold this offense once again to a field goal attempt, and they will actually attempt it. The kick is up. It is good. 42-yard field goal. It is now 10-10. The fans in the stands are absolutely crazy here in New Orleans. With 38 seconds left to go, Aggies once again trying to get in field goal range, trying to hit Mach on a crossing route. McGee was under pressure, threw a bad pass, and it is picked off. The way we have ended this second half is going horribly with 2 interceptions back to back. Lyles running the option, looking to pitch it, but he keeps it instead, gets the first down, and with 12 seconds left to go, the Tulane offense decides to go hurry up. A&M is flustered, not really ready for this play, and they start running the option to the right side. Lyles pitches it to Trot, who ends up taking it in for the score. Talk about 17 unanswered points going into the half.
Folks, let's pause now as we've reached the end of the first half. Our score at halftime, Tulane 17, Texas A&M 10.
Texas A&M receives the ball in the second half, and we're going to try to establish a run game with Cole right here. Able to pick up the first down. We're looking to get a drive, really wanting to stop this Tulane momentum, needing to get some points on the board to get back in this game. McGee able to go out wide, able to find Daniels at the top of the route, and we are in Tulane territory. Looking to keep this passing game going. It is now 3rd and 9. McGee drops back, looking for Mach, catches it, but then drops it. That would have got us in the red zone. Obviously, with a first down, we end up having to punt. Really disappointed we weren't able to get anything in that opening drive to start the second half. Lyles, this offense is just moving the ball with ease right now. They've really got it figured out. Lyles dropping back, able to escape the pocket and find Davis in triple coverage, throws a dime, and once again, Tulane, man, they are back in the red zone, and they are looking to score another touchdown. If they're able to get this right here, they're going to have 24 unanswered points. Trout ends up running it in on the read option, and once again, these fans in the stands are going absolutely crazy. Knowing that we got to get something going with only 22 seconds left to go in the third, we are going 5 wide. We're able to find Thompson, who's able to break free, gets a nice pickup. Still in the 5 wide formation. We're looking to hit Mach deep. Looks like he's got single coverage with safety help. Mach once again gets behind the coverage and gets us into great territory. Now in the red zone, McGee drops back, looks, finds Daniels in triple coverage, throws an absolute dime across the middle. We got to see another replay of this. With a Tulane defender breathing down his neck, he is able to throw an absolute dime right in between all those defenders. With Tulane back on offense, they are still moving the ball on the Texas A&M Aggies. We have not found an answer to this offense since the second quarter. Lyles hands it off to Trout. Trout bouncing off tackles, fighting for every single yard, ends up fumbling it. And Williams, it always seems like Williams is there to make a play, whether it's intercepting a pass or recovering a fumble. Texas A&M Aggies have new life. 5 wide, McGee misses a wide open Thompson. That would have got us into at least field goal range. Knowing that we need to get a first down, we are going to give the ball to Coleman on 2 straight runs. He's able to pick up the first down, and we are now in Tulane territory. McGee under center, dropping back. Great coverage by the offensive line. Coleman takes it all the way down to the 5 on a little flare pass. McGee looking, finding Daniels, who's not able to hold on to it. That would have been a touchdown. It is now bringing up 3rd and goal from the 5-yard line. We have to have this play right here. McGee looking, sees Davis in the end zone. He's able to hold on to it even after contact, and now it is a tie ball game. The Texas A&M Aggies have come back from being 14 down to tie it up. With only 1:08 left to go in the game, Tulane is facing a 3rd and 11. Lyles is dropping back, wanting to get the first down, throwing the ball. He ends up fumbling it. Texas A&M is not able to recover, but that's going to bring up a punt. And with 30 seconds left to go in the game, A&M is driving, trying to get in field goal range. McGee finds Daniel across the middle of the field. That is going to set up a game-winning 47-yard field goal. The kick is up, and it is no good. Wide left, guys. We are going into overtime.
That's the end of the 4th quarter, and we are headed to overtime.
Texas A&M won the toss in overtime, and we elected to play defense first. That's going to bring the Tulane offense out. Lyles making some adjustments in the shotgun. Finds an open receiver in Bell in the middle of the field for a minimal gain. That is going to bring up 2nd and 6. They are now 5 wide. Lyles under pressure, ends up getting sacked. The pocket was closing in on him. Texas A&M gets a sack when they need it the most. It is now 3rd and 11. The Tulane offense doesn't get a first down right here. They're going to have to set up for a field goal. Lyles looking, sitting in the pocket. Great protection. Throws it out to Trout, who's not able to make anybody miss in the open field. And once again, this Texas A&M defense holds Tulane, forcing them to kick a field goal. The kick is up, and it is good. Now all Texas A&M has to do is score a touchdown, and we will win the game. And we are going to just do the ground and pound. We are going to be handing the ball off to Coleman each and every play until someone stops this man. We are not taking anything to chance. 3rd and 1 from the 6. You know the drill. We're handing it to Coleman. Able to pick up the first down easily. That's going to give us a brand new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and goal. Wright ends up taking it in. The fullback. That is the game winner, baby. And he gets tackled in the end zone. Texas A&M Aggies win at Tulane. Great victory for this team. And the comeback is complete.
Well, it took overtime, but we finally got her done. Coach, what's your final thought on the game?
Well, I love overtime in college football. There are so many ups and downs. It's just like a roller coaster. Texas A&M was fortunate enough to come out on top of this one. But really, both teams deserve a lot of credit for a hard-fought game.
Folks, that's going to do it for this edition of NCAA Football 2006. We hope you all join us again. Again, our final score, Texas A&M 30, Tulane 27.
Checking out the receiving stats for today's game, Jay Daniels had 4 catches for 93 yards and a touchdown. Coleman 3 for 36 and a touchdown. Daniel Mach 2 for 97. D. Thompson 2 for 44. And M. Davis 1 for 5, but he did get a touchdown. Looking over at drops, guys, Daniel Mach had a drop and Jay Daniels actually had 2 drops. Headed back to the dorm room, it is now time to check our fan mail. Hi, Daniel. There is a definite buzz building about you. Your name seems to come up on every message board I am on. Everyone is impressed with your ability, and we are all waiting for you to reach your full potential. Best of luck, Daryl Kraft. Going to the newsletter next. Let's see what this edition has to say. Last minute thriller. Green Wave are dropped in overtime by a stubborn Texas A&M squad. Going to the computer, let's check that Heisman watch. Is Daniel Mach on it yet? No, we are not, but Jay Coleman, the running back, is. He has 10 touchdowns this year with 870 all-purpose yards. Let's go ahead and get the second game going of our doubleheader in this episode. We're going up against Texas Tech. This is the opening week of the Big 12 Conference.
I'm Brad Nessler, here along with 2 of the best commentators in the game, Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso. Well, the sun's going down, but the temperature is still high for tonight's game between the Texas Tech Red Raiders and the Aggies of Texas A&M. We've had some great games so far this season, and this one has all the makings to be another fantastic one. And here come the Aggies. The Aggies are much too powerful to be stopped in this game. Kirk, what are your thoughts?
Texas A&M has so many weapons offensively, but it all starts with their outstanding quarterback. Now, against this defense, I look for him to have no problem spreading the ball around. This could be a career day.
Nice pick, Kurt. Texas A&M will be too much today.
Welcome back to Kyle Field, guys. We have the Texas A&M defense out. Texas Tech likes to throw the ball, so that's going to give us plenty of opportunities to get sacks, and Rose makes the most of it on the first drive of the game. Each team ended up punting the ball after a 3-and-out. Texas Tech gets the ball back again. 2nd and 1. Looking to pick up a first down. They're able to find Jordan across the middle of the field, and he is taken out of bounds at the Aggie 45. With 1st and 10 and the ball at the 43, the 12th man is absolutely going crazy. The coverage is great downfield, and Rose is able to get his 2nd sack of the game. Bringing up a 3rd and long, we bring the blitz. Armstrong, the outside linebacker, gets another sack for the Aggies. 3 on the day so far. That brings up 4th and 16. Texas Tech Red Raiders have to punt the ball. McGee getting flustered on 3rd down, backed up into our own field. Not able to complete the first down with Daniel Mach. That is going to make us punt the ball, and once again more in the shotgun. Goes deep, finds Allen for the first touchdown of the game. Looks like Allen received that long-distance phone call. On the next offensive series for the Aggies, they were able to get a couple first downs. One being Daniels right here, getting into Red Raider territory, but after that, a 3-and-out forced them to punt. And once again, right now the A&M offense is not playing very good. Moore with Texas Tech, looking, trying to find an open receiver, throws against the grain, and Jacobs, our All-American middle linebacker, ends up getting a pick. Maybe this is the momentum that the Aggies need to get on the board late in the second quarter. McGee under center. Another third down play. We're able to find Mach, who's able to convert the first down. The ball is at the 23. Minute 22 left to go. McGee looking. Goes to his left. Able to find the true freshman Thompson, who's able to take it into the end zone. And we are about to tie this thing up with just over a minute left to go in the half. After a 3-and-out and a couple timeouts, the Aggies once again get the ball. Able to find Daniels across the middle of the field. And with 17 seconds left to go in the first half, 2nd and 10, we're looking for Mach. Corner route completed. That is going to get us all the way down to the 17. McGee looking, finding Daniels in the end zone. Touchdown. But it looks like McGee got hurt on the play. He did take a shot. A&M is going to take the lead going into halftime.
Our halftime score, Texas A&M 14, Texas Tech 7.
With A&M getting the ball to start the second half, we are looking to build on our lead. We're going to start with the run game. Coleman getting out wide, able to pick up the first down, and we're at midfield. McGee looking, dissecting the defense, throws a dime to Daniels, who picks up big yardage down to the 25. Once again, McGee looking, finds Daniel on a curl route. That's another first down. 2nd and 10, McGee again scanning, sees Daniel in the flats, holding up his hand, wants the ball, catches it, runs to the end zone, baby. 21-7. Just like that, Texas A&M has got control of this game early in the second half. Texas Tech, not wanting to get down by more than 14, knows that they need to put a drive together. More 5 wide, able to find Jordan in the middle of the field, able to pick up huge yardage after the catch. After a couple stops by this A&M defense, it is now 3rd and 10. A&M does a great job keeping everything in front of them. Looked like they had Baker wrapped up, but his second effort gets them to first down. With the Aggies forcing another third down play, Texas Tech ends up handing it off to Evans, catching the A&M defense off guard. Evans is able to run it all the way down to the 3-yard line. Very next play, they give it to the fullback Jones, who makes one guy miss, and he's in the end zone. After a Texas A&M 3-and-out, Texas Tech gets the ball back, looking to even the score, trying to get this game tied up again, 21-21. Texas Tech came out in a 5-wide set, and Jacobs once again getting his 2nd interception of the game. The guy always seems to be at the right place at the right time, and he is absolutely fired up. He knows how important that series was. McGee, Texas A&M, getting a couple first downs with Mach across the middle of the field. He is starting to heat up. McGee looking for Mach again, finds him. This time he's able to get into the end zone for his 2nd touchdown of the game, and that is going to put that Texas A&M Aggies up 28-14. Knowing that the Texas Tech Red Raiders really need to score a touchdown in this drive, Moore is going to press the issue. Ends up throwing a pick off the deflection. Barnes intercepts it, and he is taking it the distance all the way for the pick 6. And that is going to do it, guys. That breaks the game wide open. Once again, Texas Tech comes out in a 5-wide receiver, trying to go deep. Barnes is there, but he cannot make the play. Davis for Texas Tech ends up getting the ball all the way down to the 20. The Texas Tech offense can score a lot of points really fast. They're able to find Baker in the flats, makes a guy miss, picks up another first down. They are down at the 10-yard line. Moore looking, getting under pressure, find his running back Evans all the way down to the 1-yard line. I formation. Moore able to find his tight end for the touchdown. That makes it 35-21. After a couple run plays to wind this clock down, it is 3rd and 11. Needing to get a first down, we are able to find Daniels across the middle of the field, and he takes it in for the score, a 53-yard touchdown. With only a minute 38 left to go in the game, the Texas Tech Red Raiders are still playing very aggressive on offense, trying to get the ball down the field. Moore is able to find Baker, who is past the Aggie defense, gets all the way down to the 37-yard line. On the very next play, Moore does a play action, goes to the left, throws across his body to the right to find Allen at the 11-yard line. And now that boy wants to do some push-ups, I guess. Now in the red zone, the Red Raiders are still looking to throw the ball. Everything gets tighter. Not a whole lot of field to cover. A&M ends up picking the ball. Morris, he's going to take it all the way back to the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Trying to run out as much clock as possible. He finally goes into the end zone to increase our lead 48-21. And when it rains, it pours. Warren, the second-string quarterback, gets into the game for the Red Raiders and throws an interception on his very first play to who else? Jacobs, his third interception of the game. Since the Texas A&M defense got a turnover, we might as well try to put some points on the board. We're able to find Mach across the field for the 31-yard touchdown. With the score now being 56-21, this is going to be the last play of the game. Slaughter with the sack, and that is how it's going to end. Texas A&M defense comes through in the second half in a big way.
There's the final gun, and this game is history. Coach, what's your final thought on the game?
I can't say enough about this performance. Texas A&M played an excellent game out there, dominating on both sides of the ball. They've got to feel pretty good after blowing out a team like this.
Folks, thanks for tuning into our game. Our final score, Texas A&M 56, Texas Tech 21.
Looking at the receiving stats, Daniel led all receivers, 8 catches, 128 yards, 3 touchdowns, a lot of coming in garbage time. Daniels had 6 catches for 152 yards and 2 touchdowns. Thompson 1 for 23, 1 touchdown. Coleman 1 for 1. Looking at the drops, Kendrick had 2 drops, Daniel Mach had a drop, and Daniels had a drop. Getting back to the dorm room, checking out that fan mail, baby. Dear Daniel, keep it going, son. Watching you each Saturday reminds me of when I played football as a young man. Of course, I didn't quite have the shifty moves you kids do these days, but I was quite willy in my day. Best of luck, sincerely, Scott Thorpe. Checking out that newsletter. Is he the best? Is there anything Texas A&M Coleman can't do with the football? Before we wrap up this video, let's take a look at the computer and look at the Heisman watch. Once again, Daniel Mach's not on there, but Coleman is moving up. His stock is rising. Almost has 1,000 all-purpose yards and 10 total touchdowns. Going to our closet to look at stats on the year, Daniel Mach has 20 catches for 534 yards, 6 touchdowns, 2 drops. Like I keep saying, guys, we've had 2 bye weeks, so we're eventually going to get a lot more yards. Anyways, guys, let's take a look at the schedule for next episode's games. We're going to be playing Kansas and Missouri. Both these teams have winning records. Texas A&M is number 14th in the nation now. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hit that like and subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000 subs. I'm the coach, and I'm out.